Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. You have to excuse my voice. I am having some really bad throat problems today. I can't help it. It's like the story of my life now. But I did get some new Jane Carter Curls to Go products in the mail, and I wanted to kind of do a video that was really centered around taking care of your natural hair. Now, this style that I did today on my taper cut is a twist and curl, but in the package that Jane Carter sent, I received these old school, oh my goodness, these are throwback pink sponge rollers. So I wanted to give this hairstyle a try, but with sponge rollers. I know, it's the weirdest thing. Now, I did have to do this style 2 times, and what I will say is that the gel, for whatever reason, it flakes on my hair. This time, the second time did come out a little bit better, and you're going to see both trials in the video, but I still have quite a few flakes. But this shine elixir though, or shine on curl elixir, man, I really love this stuff. It's like lightweight. It's almost like this really liquidy, like light oil, and it makes your hair so fluffy and soft, and it gives it that nice extra shine. So that is kind of helping combat the flakes from the gel. But I will say my hair is super moisturized, and I'm really enjoying every other product from the line except for the gel. So, and that's okay, because when you use different lines or different products, you can't really expect to love everything. Like, there's always going to be at least 1 or 2 things that just don't work out for you. It's really true. This time I actually initiated my style with a co-wash, and then I followed up with their leave-in conditioner, which is the Untangle Me, that really does leave your hair fairly manageable. And then I separated my hair into 2 sections as usual, and with this Ricky's Care brush, I went on ahead and detangled. This brush was extremely gentle and soft on my hair, and quite frankly, I enjoyed it. Then I moved on to my curl cocktail and added a slightly generous amount to this entire back shorter section, and I am going to follow it up with their elongating gel, which is a really lightweight gel, but as you will notice later on, it does somehow flake. So I separated the side sections, and I used these sectioning clips to hold my hair in the right spot, and then I proceeded to do flat twists all the way around the shorter sections. This is normally what I do on the shorter sections just because it works and it gives me that proper definition, and I always make sure that I twirl the ends around my finger to kind of get that nice curl at the end, and I'm just going to repeat this all the way around. If I need to detangle first, then I most definitely will, just to make sure I get the smoothest and tightest curl pattern. For the longer section, I'm still separating and detangling the hair, and I wanted to show you how this brush kind of clumped my curls together, so I really actually enjoyed that. Now I'm repeating those same products. I'm using the curl defining cream, and then I'm following it up with the elongating gel, and then I am going to grab these old school classic foam rollers, and taking smaller sections, I'm going to 2-strand twist them all the way down to the end. I am still going to wrap the ends around my finger. There's absolutely nothing new about my twist out, but I'm going to take these foam rollers, wrap them around once, and then wrap my hair in a spiral rotation around the roller, making sure not to overlap the strands of hair, and then clamping it in place. I'm going to repeat this throughout my head for this twist and curl method. So first I am going to detangle with with that Ricky's Care brush. Then I will proceed to doing my normal 2-strand twist routine, and then taking the roller and wrapping it in a spiral motion, making sure not to overlap the hair, and then snap the roller in place. I will repeat it a couple of times so you guys can see how I do it. So here's how my hair looked. I did sit under the dryer for maybe about an hour or so, and then I slept with it overnight. And I'm going to start with the shorter hair and just take down those flat twists that we first created. And then once I proceed to the longer sections of hair, the first thing that I'm going to do is release those pink foam rollers, and then I am going to go through and separate each individual twist. But as I separate each individual twist, what I'm going to do is separate it into smaller sections and then wrap each smaller section around my finger. Now what this does is basically kind of eliminates frizz and still holds that same curl pattern. So you'll see me doing it right now, separating it into smaller sections and then wrapping it around my finger just to kind of clump that curl back together. And now you can really see close up those flakes that gel created. So, you know, we gotta try the style again. And then I'm going to take my pick and just fluff it out, try to blend it, make sure I get rid of all of the parts, and get my Superman curl going as I normally do. Now this was kind of a trial and error, and I did run into quite a few bumps, more than what I wanted to, but I really wanted to go back and try to use like these old school foam rollers to see how well they would work on my hair. So you guys are going to see that in the video, but I am going to attempt this style again. So now we're here in take 2, and I didn't want to go into a deep explanation because I used the exact same technique. The only difference that I did here was that I did not apply the curling cream because I thought that maybe it was the mixture of the two products that was causing the flakes. But later on, I soon discovered that it wasn't necessarily the mixture, but it was more or less just the gel. So same technique, 2-strand twisting my hair and then wrapping it around the rollers. I still sat under the dryer and I still slept with this style overnight. As you can see, it pretty much looks identical to what it did before. And when I took it down the next morning, I did still use that exact same technique to take it down. And I didn't get as many flakes as before, but I still got some. So I think it's just more or less the gel not working for my hair, but I love all of the other products from this line, and I'm so happy that Jane Carter actually created this curl line for us color girls. Thanks for watching my channel. Thanks for tuning in and continuing to support me. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so that you can get weekly uploads from me. And I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. P.S. All of the information will be linked down in the description bar, so make sure that you check that out. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to use them. I usually reply back to pretty much everybody. Okay? As long as I see it, I reply back. So, thanks for watching. Bye.